Hi everyone, good evening and welcome back to Agricola PH. And again, this is your Sir Joe. So tonight, what I'm going to do is to solve a certain problem that is coming from when I get it from uh, UPLB booklet, crop protection. So this is just one of the questions regarding on the computations. So yeah, I already discussed to you guys the first item and the second item before. So now let's proceed to number 3. And again, by the way, before I proceed to this, I just want to congratulate to those students who um, get a score of 75% above on the Ultimate Final Coaching mock tests. So congratulations, and yeah, you can proceed to enrolling in our Agricola PH program so that we can assist you until you get your license on the day of your board examination too. So okay, so let's proceed without much further ado. So we have number 3 question. During severe corn borer infestation, Furadon 3G should be applied at 33.3 kg per hectare. How much of the product is needed for 15,000 square meter of corn in case of severe corn borer infestation? A. 133.3 kilogram. Letter B. 49.95 kilogram. Letter C. 99.9 kilogram. And letter D is 33.3 kilogram. All right, in this certain situation, I just want to inform everyone also that there are common diseases with regards to corn, no? Kasi this is one of the common agricultural crops that we have in the Philippines. And we know that Furadon 3G is used in preventing a certain diseases. And also to let you know that when you talk about Furadon 3G, it has an active ingredient or carbofuran at 3% concentration. So that means 3G formulation. Kasi nga meron siyang 3% concentration. So always remember ang Furadon 3G po, it is a systemic, it's a systemic and a broad spectrum pesticide which is effective siya against soil-borne insects and also nematodes. And they are actually commonly used on rice, maize, pwede din. Yun, kung sabi ko corn kanina, groundnuts, sugar cane, at saka iba pang crops. Now, always remember that Furadon 3G also has a toxicity and health risk kasi it is classified as extremely toxic. Okay? Because it has a oral lethal dose of 50 in rats, which is about like 8 to 14 milligram or per kilogram. So in ingestion of just let's say if nag-ingest ng ganitong Furadon 3G, just a 1/4 of a teaspoon, it can be lethal to humans. Okay? So again, it has the categories of hazardous. And yeah, when it comes to oral, it's really toxic if it's swallowed because it is in the category 3. Okay? And and actually Furadon 3G is also known here in the Philippines, right? The Fertilizer and Pesticide Authority, yung FPA natin, nagme-maintain po sila ng official list of banned and restricted pesticides kasi lumalabas din yan sa board exam. So dapat alam niyo yung list of banned and restricted pesticides. But as of available listings, yung carbofuran is not explicitly listed among banned chemicals. So still using it, meaning hindi pa po siya banned na chemicals. So however, sa FDA naman, Food and Drug Authority also in the Philippines and also the FDA have aligned with international agreements. Pag sinabi international agreements, kasama dito yung Stockholm, yung Rotterdam Conventions, yun. So, to prevent the marketing of registration of household pesticide products, it containing the banned active ingredients. Meaning, hindi siya basta-basta nabebenta, no, sa mga households. Kasi nga, kinakailangan siya, no? There will be an authorized someone to, pwedeng bumili ng ganitong mga klaseng product. Because this will give you acute toxicity, okay? It will give you its acute toxicity at the same time. It has a global regulatory trends, no? Which was carbofuran will be subject to restrict controls or de facto prohibition. Okay? Pwede po siya maging de facto prohibition through specific rules po may vary po siya depending on the intended use of these pesticides. Okay? So, at least you have now idea of what is Furadan. Okay? Furadan 3G. And again, just wanna make sure na tama yung binagyan ko sa inyo na given the latest official bond list does not specifically name carbofuran. Okay? But global norms increasingly restrict it. It's crucial to check with the Philippine FPA or local agricultural authorities, meaning hindi pa po siya na-ban. Okay? So, to know more about this, you can also check yung pagdating sa list of banned and restricted pesticides sa FPA, fpa.da.gov.ph. So, they have the list. Okay? You can also check it. And for international naman, you can also check on FAULEX database. FAULEX. Yan. So, yun. At least you have already idea, guys, to what is Furadan 3G. Now, let's go ahead and compute or just wanna explain to you guys what's the problem all about. Kasi, syempre, dapat malaman muna natin kung ano ba talaga yung pinag-uusapan sa problem na to. So, this is the first question that I'm going to discuss today. Pero pag number 3 na to siya sa lahat ng videos natin. We have, okay, so the first question, this one deals with calculating how much pesticide or Furadan 3G na gagamitin natin is needed po for a certain land area. So, nag-state po sila that there's a given which is the Furadan 3G should be applied at 33. So, yung Furadan 3G natin should be applied. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. So, yung Furadan 3G natin should be applied at 33.3 kilogram per hectare. So, in case of a severe corn borer infestation. So, in case kung mayroong severe corn borer infestation. So, a hectare, always remember, is a metric unit po yan of area which is equal to 10,000 square meter. You know that already, ha? Kasi sinabi ko naman dati yan sa inyo that you really need to memorize or familiarize niyo yung conversion unit. So, a hectare is equivalent to 10,000 square meter. Okay? So, the problem gives us a total area of 15,000 square meter because it's here 15,000 squares, it's given of 15,000 square meters of corn which is equivalent po siya ng 1.5 hectares kasi 10,000 square meter is 1 hectare, so meron pang 5 na iwan, so that's automatically 0.5. So meaning yung 15,000 square meter na yan is equivalent to 1.5 hectares. So this gives you also an idea to what's really the correct answer about this. Okay, now, so since we have already the given situation, now let's go ahead and compute it. Okay, ang nakalagay, application rate of Furadan 3G is 33.3 kilogram per hectare, and we have 1 hectare equivalent to 10,000 square meters, and the area of corn is 15,000 square meters. So now, let's go ahead and compute it. Step 1, we are going to convert 15,000 square meter to hectare. So that will give you, again, sinabi ko kanina, so yung 15,000, that is already equivalent to 1.5 hectares. Okay? So, paano nakuha yan? Kasi 10,000 nga ito. So, meron pang 5 na naiwan. So, hati yun sa 10,000. That's 0.5. So, that's 1.5. Okay? 1.5 hectares. So, now we are going to multiply the area in hectare by the application rate to get it. Kasi ang kailangan natin is yung kilogram. Not the area, but the kilogram. Okay? So, now we are going to multiply the area by the application rate. So, we have 1.5 hectare times 33.3 kilogram per hectare. So, ibig sabihin, pag ganyan, makakancel out natin yung hectare kasi nasa baba at siya taas yung isa. So, maiiwan na lang is yung kilogram. So, that's equivalent to 49.95 kilograms. So, the correct answer for this is letter B. Okay? So, this is the correct answer for this question. Again, this is gives us a 49.95 kilograms of Furadan treaty required. So, the question tests our understanding po of unit conversion. So, that's very important as what I said to you guys. Na it's very important for you to have or understand the unit of conversion. So, the square meter convert sa hectares and hectares convert to a square meter. Pwede din vice versa. And it's basic multiplication na ginamit natin. Sige, PEMDAS as usual. So, it's a real-world application, by the way, this problem of math in agriculture and also in pest management. So, knowing the correct amount, it ensures po that the crops are treated effectively without wasting chemicals para hindi po sumobra, para hindi po masunog or magkulang. No? Kasi nga, it really a cost or expenses also to the side of the farmers. So, the core of the question is about a dosing accurately based on the land area para hindi po sumobra at masayang yung ating gastos at oras. Okay? So, thank you very much for watching this video and I hope that you get a lot of idea on how to answer these certain questions. Okay? So, see you on the next video. Thank you and bye-bye for now.